Hello everybody and welcome to the first video of a brand new save. We're going to be starting with Leeds United. We're going to have two series running joint together. This one's going to start now, and then in a week's time there's going to be another save starting in the Italian League with other videos dropped in between. Now there's a whole upload schedule I have planned that will be announced in the channel update, which is going to come after the first 4 or 5 videos have been released. So let's get right into episode 1 of the Leeds United save on Football Manager 2017. Okay, so we're going to start off the episode with a quick look over the squad. So what we have here, we have Rob Green in goal. Right back to left, we'll go right to left, Luke Ayling, Pontus Jansson, Liam Cooper and Charlie Taylor making up the back four. Obviously Charlie Taylor has gone to Burnley in real life, but we haven't got the updated transfers yet. So we'll just roll with it. Liam Bridcut, Unino Kane, Calvin Phillips and Pablo Hernandez make up the midfield four, with Chris Wood and Kamar Roof up front. Now we have got some players of talent. Obviously, Kamar Roof made his name at Oxford United, and hopefully he'll progress on with Leeds. Players like Ronaldo Vieira. Obviously, I think he's only 18 at the moment, so he's definitely a wonder kid to look at. Mado Barrow is on loan at us. That's from Swansea, I believe. Carl Bartley is also a good centre-back. I believe he is on loan from Swansea as well. So one of the most important things that will probably need to be done properly on this save is the transfers. We have a really small wage budget. We've only got 500,000 and a 3.25k per week budget. So we're going to have to target players who are not that expensive and do not demand high wage. So I decided to look at the transfer list. Got some quite talented players on there actually. David Myler, Jack Rodwell, Sammy Amiobi, if I can pronounce it, I can't speak. I may as well just give up. Anyway, Carl Lafferty is actually a nice option there as a third choice striker. J. Manuel Thomas, Jet. Now, that's another option. I mean, there's loads of players on here that are options. Aruna Kone, someone else, might be able to loan him. A lot of these players will have to come on loan. That's why we're also going to take a quick look at the loan list right now. Okay, so looking at the loans list isn't actually giving us too many options. I can only see 2 players, maybe, that could actually benefit, 3 maybe, the top 3 players that could benefit us in any way, shape or form this season. George Williams, Sammy Amiobi, and Ainsley, we'll just skip out that middle, but Niles, that's what we'll go with, the Arsenal man. So any one of those 3 could probably help us a little bit, but I think I'd rather save the money than spend it on players we don't need and buy players just for the sake of it. So this is going to have to be something I'll look into in the next few days. If you have any tips down below, any pointers, that players that are dirt cheap and would not cost a lot to bring into Leeds United, obviously working on a limited budget here at Ellen Road. Last Football Manager 2016, when I did a Leeds save, I was able to bring in Zach Clough, and he scored about 15 to 20 goals in the Championship. Got us promoted in second place behind Huddersfield. So I do not have a player of that calibre this time. Hopefully Chris Wood can make up for that a little bit and Kamar Roof. But if you guys do have any tips down below, please do share them. Right, so the schedule. We are starting off with with 2 away games. Great. Away at QPR and then away at Crewe in the Cup before taking on Birmingham and Fulham. So it's an okay start. I would have liked to play the first game of the season at home, and then we end the season. Our final 3 games of the season are Burton away, Norwich at home, and then Wigan away. So Wigan away could already be relegated. Norwich at home is going to be tough because Norwich are obviously probably one of the better sides in the division on Football Manager, not so much in real life. So all in all, it's going to be a difficult season. We play Newcastle in April away, so that could be an important game. We play them at home in November. Obviously Newcastle are the best team in the division by a country mile, definitely on Football Manager that is. So it's going to be tough. I mean, Villa are also a decent side. We play them in December. We play them twice in December, the 3rd and the 31st. So those are going to be 2 tough games, home and away. So all in all, it's going to be a pretty difficult season. Obviously we want to get promoted. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to take us 2 seasons to get into the Premier League via the playoffs. I just don't think we've got it in us to win the Championship over 2 seasons. But as long as we get into the Premier League, that's all that matters. I don't care how we do it. It could be a scummy penalty win in the playoff final after being dominated all season, all game. Don't mind. I'd take anything to get into the Premier League. So that is all for episode 1. Stay tuned for another episode of this tomorrow, and then a different video on the 3rd in 2 days' time, before we kick off into another series next week. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace.